Yes! Yes! Yeah! Yeah! There it is!
Think I have half a clue of what I'm supposed to do here? Not that.
Greatest wrestling stream
It is!
of all time.
We finally lived up to our hype.
Right?
I digress. Hey there, hi there, ho there, frienderinos, ham bones, you beautiful, wonderful beings. Thank you so much for joining me on this Friday night right before the new year. 29th? 29th, yes it is. Indeed it is. I know I'm looking up at the camera, but hello! You just found our YouTube? Hey, that is awesome. If you want to give our YouTube a follow, we greatly appreciate it. We are all about our YouTube content as much as we can be. All right, so this is what we are looking at, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let me turn down the music just a little bit. We need to chill, but we don't need to chill that much, you know? I think we know how to chill. All right, this looks a little complicated, but here we are doing something a little different. Stolen idea, stolen, borrowed, depends how you want to look at it. Either way, given to me by Mr. Mike the Ref, our fearless YouTube leader, without whom we would be horrendously lost, and I am well aware of this. So you know what? I'm just gonna expand this a little bit, bring this down a little bit so I don't look so weird, and I like that a little bit better. So we're gonna do things a little bit differently here tonight. As you can see in front of me, we have a list. We are going to go through this list, and we are going to decide what games, or I'm going to decide. You guys can hang on in anticipation and see if your favorites are in my S tier. So we have our S tier. We have our on 2024 list. So this is something I either want to continue playing in 2024 or start. Maybe I didn't get enough time into it this year. Either way, 2024 priority list. Our one time is enough. I played it once. That's good enough for me. And then we're moving on. That means I enjoyed it. I'm not coming crawling back to it. Survived is obviously, that's our D tier. It was a slog to get through. Whether it was for multiple streams, whether it was for 2 hours, but I got through it one way or another. And then finally, as you can see right here, Y/WTF. What was I thinking? Why did I play this game? Did I play it for my misery and for your enjoyment? That is not on this earth is this happening. All right, let's start with Uno. Uno is a game that I love, and every time I play with any of my friends, it is always hilarious. I need to do it in bigger groups, though. I did it one-on-one with a couple of people, which was great. We also had Uno with Backbreaker Gaming, which was good. Is Uno S tier? I mean, for comedy's sake, yes. But I definitely think we're playing Uno in 2024. So to me, Uno is going in 2024. All right, there we go. We're doing it. We got it. We got it figured out. We're here. We're live. We're doing it all now. All right. What would you guys like to see me rank next? Let's go with AEW Fight Forever. This is a game where I bought it. I don't think I paid a lot for it, but I bought it at launch. I think I did some trade-in bonuses, and I got to admit it was kind of disappointing, if I'm being perfectly honest with y'all. So I honestly haven't touched it since that first initial 2 weeks. I've never finished a story mode. I haven't unlocked everything. I think I unlocked Cody Rhodes. Yes. It does have shockingly low replayability. There's just something like it was all bells and whistles. It was all hype. May I play it in 2024 for that Stadium Stampede mode or whatever? I think for me, it was fun. It did give me that WrestleMania 2000 vibe. You're saving up your 700 bits. That is a popular one for people to redeem around here. I can't promise you the impersonation is good, and it varies from anime dub to Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and somewhere in between. Eventually, it just becomes a Brooklyn accent. I think AEW Fight Forever is a one time is enough. Played it once, streamed it once. Unless my kids really wanted to see me stream it, that would be the only thing that would make me do it again. Yeah, was surprisingly disappointed with Fight Forever. All right. Well, the problem is there ain't no trap cards in Fortnite. I can't even get my Red Eyes Black Dragon. But I definitely think my sister, who's not Serenity, but might as well be, should choose what we rank after Fortnite. I play it a lot. Let's be real, it's probably my most played card. So I think, all things considered, we know I'm playing it in 2024. There's no way around that. I think, to many people's surprise, to my own surprise, because about 3 years ago I said I'd never play Fortnite. I'd never put hands on it, but I digress. This pains me to do this only because I never thought I'd be in this situation. Fortnite is S tier for me. I love it. I can't pretend that I don't. The accent is perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it. I work really hard on it. I think I'm going to add another impersonation in the new year. So did the kids get you into Fortnite, or did I get the kids into Fortnite? Nah, they dragged me in, but now I'm stuck. Like, that's the truth. They dragged me in, and now I'm here. Like, that's... There's no way around it. I love it. I play it on my downtime. I play it on my own time. I'm playing it on and off stream. I'm playing all the modes. Not so much the Lego, but right now the racing, the rock band. I haven't not completed a main battle pass in like 3 or 4 seasons. Fortnite is S tier. This is the world we live in. All right, sis, you owe us a game. Here, let me scroll down so y'all can see everything. So, sis, since you encouraged this for our new friend Chicken, Link to the Past, no question. You don't even have to Link to the Past. S tier. It's my favorite Legend of Zelda game. Hands down. Hands down. I love it so much that when A Link Between Worlds became available on the 3DS, I bought it at launch, or it was a gift. I don't remember that exactly. But it was a gift, and I burned through it in less than a week. It took me no time at all because I just loved it. I ate it up. It's my favorite Zelda game of all time. Ocarina of Time, loved it. Ocarina of Time, love it, of course. Majora's Mask, also phenomenal. I've played Ocarina more than I've played Majora, and that's just a truth fact. But, I still haven't beat Breath of the Wild because I'm a terrible Zelda fan. I have Tears of the Kingdom, haven't touched it. Skyward Sword was fun. Twilight Princess, love Twilight Princess. Nothing ever touches A Link to the Past for me. That is my all-time number one. I didn't even have to hesitate. S tier. Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Party Animals. God. You would do this to me, wouldn't you? You're just saving Need for Speed for the end, aren't you? You unbelievable bastard. Party Animals is a game that I played. I love that I'm not just like throwing it on there. I have to talk about it. But you know what? It's been a year. It was an experience. I feel like everything is worth talking about at this point. Yeah. I hate these ragdoll physics games. I don't mean Goat Simulator because Goat Simulator is the Badger's tits. Love that game. What I'm talking about is there's these series of games. They all started the same. It's like Human Fall Flat, Gang Beasts, Party Animals. I don't know what it is. I absolutely cannot master these controls. I can't do it. Either my brain doesn't process it, the controller doesn't process it, my hands don't process it. Either way, I just get fucking fed up. Pardon me. I didn't know there was more than one on Fortnite, so that's news to me. For me, I know we played it for Mike the ref, so I don't know why. I do know the why, and I love Mike. And the camaraderie of having you guys around for it was fun. The game itself, just for me personally, until I can find a way to enjoy it, can kick rocks. Party Animals is my first WTFY. Because, yeah, nope. Just those ragdoll games are just generally a hard pass for me. My kids have tried to get me to play, both Human Fall Flat and Gang Beasts. That being said, Party Animals is the final evolution, and I like it the most out of the 3 ragdoll physics games. It might grow on me. Oh, yeah, let's go. The Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Love this. If I didn't play Mario RPG this year, I would almost say that Mystery Dungeon is a perfect RPG. Or it's not a perfect RPG, a perfect remake. It was so good. It was so good. This one is a bit of a cheat to a point because what I'm doing right now is a let's play of it. So we're going to finish it. I'm definitely not going to tap out because I love this game. Such a fluid remake of an original DS title, not 3DS, DS, and Game Boy Advance on the Switch. Love the art style. Love the way they redid the cutscenes. The music is there. I don't always love grindy RPGs, but I love dungeon crawlers like that. If you guys ever played, what's a good example? It was a rare game on the DS. It was Izuna, Legend of the Unemployed Ninja. I think I have both Izuna 1 and 2, and they both kind of fall in there. Mystery Dungeon is definitely on my 2024 list. Whether that means I'm going to stream it, whether that means I'm going to play it, I loved it enough that I'm going to wrap it all up. That's for sure. So, yeah, there we go. Pokemon. Okay, which Pokemon? Are we ranking Legends Arceus? Which I will not pronounce it Arceus because that's not phonetically correct. I know that's how they want you to pronounce it. If that's how they wanted you to pronounce it, they should have spelled it with a K. Legends, K. Love that game. I haven't 100%ed it. I haven't. I may continue to 100% it into 2024. This game was phenomenal, and arguably out of all the Pokemon games that I played this year, my favorite. Scarlet was close. Scarlet, a lot of people did not like this generation. I have loved the Switch generation of Pokemon games. So I am going to S tier Legends Arceus. I actually think I might play a little bit more. I think I might play a little bit more. What's Words? Words is hard. After tonight, after I go to bed, I'm gonna play games after I go to bed. During. That's a spicy take nowadays, putting over the Switch gen Pokemon games. I know, right? Look, I understand that I am in an overwhelming minority. Okay. But if I'm being honest with you, I've liked this generation of Pokemon games. I've loved them all. There hasn't been one. Like I said, the Mystery Dungeon remake, solid. Scarlet, as buggy as it was really enjoyable. I loved it. You gotta love it for the buggy mess that it is. I loved Sword and Shield. I loved the story. I loved the playthrough. It was a lot of fun. Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing was fun. I haven't played either of the DLCs and I need to, but here we are. 2K22 and 23. Okay, so here's where we're at. It's not 2K20. It's not 2K20. And that reminds me, little level up Leon and I still have some PLEs to do. I don't know if either of my fine backbreaker gentlemen know where we left off, but he was actually asking me the other day. So we would like to catch up in preparation for the Royal Rumble. So if either of you happens to know, please let me know. Because again, yeah, we'd like to keep it going. That being said, 2022, the difference is between 2022 and 2023, I didn't actually expect to be all that noticeable. But between menus, load times, textures, playability in all the modes, especially if I'm doing things like the card game mode, you know what I'm talking about, partner. The load isn't as bad, and maybe it's a generational thing because I was still playing 2022 on my PS4, and I'm playing 2023 on my Series S. But yeah, my faction. Thank you. You knew what I was talking about. For me, based off of this year, switching generations of WWE games, I would say 2022 was on my one time was enough. Only because once I got to 2023, which will now go into 2024, because we want to continue the series. It's one of those games where the changes were enough for me that I don't know that I'd want to go back other than for wrestlers that I can play as. Money in the Bank was the last one? Really? Did we not do SummerSlam? Let me check the backlogs because those are ones that I don't delete off of my computer. So I will check afterwards as well and see where we got up to. But we will catch up. We are determined to. And that's where I'm at on those ones. Is 2023. I'll be playing going to 20. Skyrim is one that I love. And we like going through the adventures of Robert Sponge Esquire. We did it a couple times this year, including last night. Where is Skyrim? There we go. Skyrim is definitely one that I'll play into 2024. I'm only like level 10 because I've played it so sporadically over the last couple of years with everyone. But yeah, we created Robert Sponge Esquire, and we enjoy his adventures, especially with my friends Mel and Maggie being Skyrim fans. We've gotten through. We're not quite halfway, just about there. Mario Wonder. Now this was up there for Game of the Year, which was interesting that it was a Switch game and it was up for. Mario Wonder was a lot of fun. I did play it with the kids on stream. I would play it in my own time. Would I stream it again? I think there are other Mario platformers that I would rather stream. Wonder is a great Mario platformer. It is. Do I know for sure that I'd play it into 2023 on stream or on my own? Considering that I think it's the boys who own it. I don't. I actually think. All right, here we are with more spicy takes. Super Mario Wonder. One time was enough. I feel like I got the gist of it, and I've played a lot of it in my downtime with the little ones. I helped them get to Bowser. I've seen them beat Bowser. Then it's just about grinding stuff, but really fun game. Really fun game. I do really enjoy it. It's not to say it's bad. Sometimes these one time is enough. I think it's the first example of, on this tier list, a one time is enough game that is good. I just don't feel the need to play it again. Yeah, that's good. I enjoyed. It was good, like how New Super Mario Bros. Were good. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. It was good. Arguably better than all the New Super Mario Bros. Versions. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. We got to keep going. Phoenix Wright. So I've actually put more time into the Phoenix Wright trilogy because it's on Game Pass. And I put more time into it on my iPad of all things, which I know sounds mental. I love the Phoenix Wright games. I really do, or at least the original Phoenix Wright, like the Ace Attorney trilogy. I was never really an Apollo Justice guy, but I do like Edgeworth. I do like Miles Edgeworth. So we are definitely playing more Phoenix Wright in 2024. Definitely more Phoenix Wright in 2024. Need for Speed. You know what? I could wait to rank this one for you, partner. I know you're waiting. You're with bated breath, expecting Need for Speed to be S tier. That's what you're dreaming for. This is the main event. Good God, Need for Speed. First of all, I know he's not here with us right now. That's to say in the chat. That's not to imply that he's dead, because he most certainly is not. Omen Fan gifted this game to me, to the stream, because he wanted to see me play it. Now, anybody here, if you guys are to gift me a game that you want to see me play on stream, I will 100% do that. Guaranteed. If you want to gift me a game that you would really like to see me play, or you think I would enjoy, or you think you would enjoy watching me rage at, you're welcome to donate games to the stream. That being said, this is a game that happened. Play Gorf. If you gift me Gorf, I will play it. I do not know what Gorf is, but I will play it. Like I said, any games gifted to me that you want to see me play, I will play. Anyway, I did not finish Need for Speed Payback, but good God, did I try. It got to a point where the game was just, I'm not a huge racing game guy, but like I like Need for Speed Most Wanted for like the GameCube. It's one of my favorite racing games of all time. You know, I'm a Mario Kart guy. I'm a kart racer. Right now I play Disney Speedstorm a lot. The more realistic the driving sim gets, I don't know, the less interested I get. And the difficulty spike when you get to a point in Payback was just enough to make me want to run myself off a bridge. So you know what? I'm going to say I survived Need for Speed Payback. We've got a couple of games that were one time was enough. Since it's your go-to daily game, Destiny 2. Nice. Destiny 2, I played for the first time during my 24-hour Extra Life stream this year. For the very first time, I was playing with a couple of friends. My friend Nerd Candy was one of them. If you haven't given her a follower, she's a follow. Don't give her followers, although do, because that's helpful too. No, she's a beautiful, wonderful soul. Good friend now. Back to my point. Destiny 2 was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And something I definitely think I need to put more time into. So Destiny 2 is on my 2024 list. Bloodborne and the SNES Mini. Okay, so I am a bad gamer. I do not have the ability to get good, and Souls games are fucking hard. Okay, there's no denying that. That being said, I can play Elden Ring. I have it on my PS5. I can play for an hour or two, and you know what I mean. I can play it for an hour or two, and yeah, hang on. That being said, holy crap, Bloodborne. Arguably the most difficult out of any Souls game that I have ever played in my entire goddamn life, okay? It floats somewhere between here and here, if I'm being honest, because Bloodborne was just like, I definitely didn't survive it. I don't even think I made it to the first boss. Yeah, like, I don't even think that happened. Fuck me. I'm gonna say I don't think I'm gonna play it again. I'd rather play Elden Ring. You know what? Only because I didn't survive it. I really didn't. I'm sliding Bloodborne down there, which I'm sure is a cardinal sin to some people, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't fucking do it. Okay? I will admit failure. I will admit defeat where there is defeat to admit. Fuck's sakes, I couldn't do it. The SNES Mini. There are a lot of there are a lot of truly great SNES games on that thing, even when it's not modded, which it definitely is not. But I mean, Super Mario World is on my Mount Rushmore of Super Mario games. It might be my number 2. A Link to the Past is on there. Star Fox is on there. Kirby's, not Dream Course, but the Kirby Superstar. There's so many others that I'm just losing track of. Ghouls, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Final Fantasy VI is on there, which is my favorite fucking Final Fantasy. Come at me, bro. I really don't care. My favorite, the best, also on my Mount Rushmore of Final Fantasies. I have to S tier it. I absolutely have to S tier the SNES Mini. Even definitely not modded, I would play the shit out of that little thing. Oh, it is. It's the best. It's the best box out of all the mini consoles, because they're all the first party ones. So the NES, the SNES, the Sega Genesis, and the PlayStation. The SNES. Super Meat Boy. Meat Boy. Meat Boy was a fun throwback. I haven't touched Meat Boy since the days of... McG, you're jumping into sub roulette. Nice. Meat Boy is hard. It's not as hard as I remember Meat Boy being. It's difficult. It's difficult, don't get me wrong. So here's my feelings on Meat Boy. I mean, unless specifically requested, as fun as it was for me, Meat Boy was one time is enough. And in that same vein, I'm also going to put Castlevania Curse of Darkness in there. I like the 2D Castlevanias better. I like the Game Boy Advance / DS era of Castlevania the best. Those are all the ones that I've played. Dawn of Sorrow, Aria of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, Order of Ecclesia. Even going as far back as like the 2Ds, like Rondo of Blood. Symphony of the Night, like that's give me a platforming, like a 2D adventure. The 3D Curse of Darkness, I've not been blown away by a 3D Castlevania game. I know there's Lords of Shadow and that's hit or miss with people. Curse of Darkness was fun for what it was. I don't know that I'm looking to play it again. I might complete it one day, but I was just not feeling it stream-wise. Mario RPG. Holy crap. I know I'm doing a Let's Play of it, and I'm so addicted. I love that you guys, thank you, McG, thank you, sis. I love that you guys are jumping in at the same time. So even though I have like a downtime of like 30 seconds to a minute waiting, you guys are each giving me one, so then I've got something to talk about. I rant and rave about it every time I play it. Mario RPG is a perfect remake, is an absolutely flawless gem of a remake. It is everything a remake should be in a modern era. It doesn't reimagine the battle system and the gameplay and make it a whole new game. That's right, I'm taking shots at you, Final Fantasy VII Remake. You can eat my ass. Do it. Do it if you get the chance. It is... graphically, it is beautiful. It is adorable. It is what it should be. It is, it plays great. All the gameplay is just little, quality of life improvements over time. Like adding the triple attack is a cool bonus. Seeing your timing on attacks is very helpful. The guide is not overwhelming. The difficulty is still about the same. You have the ability to turn the original SNES soundtrack on and off. Every little boss has a little cutscene before the fight starts. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. And I rant and rave about it every time I play it on stream, and I'll continue to do it. It's S tier. It is so good. So good. It recaptures the nostalgia. It introduces an entirely new generation of people to that style, like turn-based SRPGs, or sorry, JRPGs. If you've never played a turn-based JRPG, which a lot of people, the only modern example they have is Persona 5, do it. Do it. I do think there is longevity for these in the market still. I think they still have their place in modern gaming, and this game doing so well just proves that. And the fact that Persona 5 continues to live on and make more games. Mario Party 3. Not my favorite of the original N64 trilogy. My favorite is 2. Again, quality of life improvements over 1. Mini games are fun. I would play Mario Party 3 in 2024. I definitely would. So that's what makes it fun. Gonna go with Jackbox. Oh my god, Jackbox. When I get enough people in the chat, enough people playing along, Jackbox is always a goddamn riot. I believe the last time I played Jackbox, I had Val Pancakes in here, and she is phenomenal and hilarious. Great friend. Jackbox is a guaranteed. Not every minigame in Jackbox is great. They just released 10, and I haven't played a Jackbox since 7, so I don't know if any of the others are great, but it is always a great time. You will see more Jackbox from me in 2024. I know we have the Pokemon trading card game on here. I did play 2 different variations. I did play the original Game Boy game that is on the Nintendo Online subscription, as well as TCG Live, which is the current live version of the modern TCG game, which is all about standard and competitive play, and I do both. Tiny Tina might be the most fun Borderlands game I've ever played. Legitimately. I have finished Tales 1. I haven't finished Tales 2. I've finished Borderlands 1, 2, the pre-sequel. I haven't finished 3, and I should. Tiny Tina's is my favorite Borderlands game. Which I didn't think anything would top 2 for me, but there's just something about Tiny Tina. Something about that D&D campaign, but like, we basically still have guns in it. It's you guys will likely see more Tiny Tina from me in 2024. Diablo 2. Another, God, this was 2022 and 2023 have been such good years for remakes, because from what I understand, the Resident Evil 4 remake is so good as well. Diablo 2 Resurrected is so good. I can toggle between the original graphics and like current if I want to. It wasn't just a port. It's much like Super Mario RPG, where the rebuild of it is so faithful. It is so cleaned up. It is so beautiful. I'm going to keep playing it. It's one of the more popular things that we've put on YouTube. And for me, it's an S tier game from this year. Sank. Which that is close enough to Sonic that I am going to rank Sonic. Which I was playing Sonic Frontiers. Holy crap, was it fun. Normally 3D Sonics are hit and miss for me. And if you can look past it and understand that they took a lot from Breath of the Wild, like it is basically put Sonic in Breath of the Wild and that's the game. It's a lot of fun. The fact that you go between like the regular levels and the overworld, the boss fights, that was a lot of fun. I think there's a really good chance that you guys will see more Sonic Frontiers from me in 2024. I know my partner was in here, Crowder, my tag team partner, my best friend, my hetero life mate. I think him and Mike were hoping to see a whole bunch of like bombs on this list. But I'm not going to lie. There have been a couple of years where if I had done this tier list on previous years, there might be a few more bombs at the bottom, because like a lot of people like to see me play games that are frustrating or difficult or rage inducing. because we all like to laugh about it together. And I know there are a couple things that aren't here. Like I know Lord of the Rings: The Third Age isn't on here. That's a game that I would also play into 2024. We are working with the streams that we had video footage of. So 41 games. We know there's more. We know there's less. We've talked about one more that isn't there. I'll always talk about some that aren't there. I will jump into Dead by Daylight because Mick Jr. wants it, and you want to know if you should get it for him. Okay. What is the age range of Mick Jr.? Because a couple of my kids, and we range between 5 and 14. A couple of the middle ones have definitely played Dead by Daylight, and they've watched me play it. It's gory-ish. I've played worse games. Oh, 16 in April. Oh yeah, no, he's good. It's fun multiplayer online. You don't have to have voice chat. You don't have to talk to people. You load into a group. It's a lot of fun. If you want somebody to take him through it, I'm not the best player, but I have a lot of friends who were pros or are. It took a bit of a dip because there were a lot of salty players in this past year, and there's a lot of weird doxing stuff going on. I think we've moved past it, and it's Canadian developed. There's a high likelihood that you guys are going to see more Dead by Daylight from me in 2024. I'd love to jump right back into it. I'm going to throw Mortal Kombat 11 up here. Fun stream. It is fun for like a one-off fighter here and there. With Mortal Kombat 1 available and me having a PS5, I am going to pick that up at some point, hopefully in the near future. And then that would be my focus. 11 is fun to bounce back to. It's a lot of fun. It's one of those turn off my brain and play in my downtime games. 11 is one of them. Although I didn't like their crypt, I felt like it was too much, and there's a whole bunch of things I either don't know how to do or I don't think I'll ever be able to do or unlock. So I think 11 for me as far as like streaming goes. I think Mortal Kombat for me was one time is enough. I don't know that you'll see it in 2024. Not 11 anyway. You might see older Mortal Kombats because I like to go back and play retro stuff. You'll probably see more MK1. But 11 just is not... I don't know. I don't think it's something that I'll go back to on stream. If that makes sense. All right. Binding of Isaac. Excellent choice, McG. So Binding of Isaac, I was also playing during my 24-hour stream. A bunch of those games have ended up here, and I love that. I found a really broken exploit or like combination of abilities and characters. I do not have all the endings of Binding of Isaac. I do not have all the character, or I have most of them. I've had Isaac for years though, and I play it on and off selectively. It is fun. It is punishingly difficult. But much in the vein of Super Meat Boy, unless I get a special request for it on stream, which I do have a friend who does really enjoy Isaac. Dead Island. Dead Island is one of these games that I love to just like, if I can't think of a game to play for a stream, it's a game that is just challenging enough, but just fun enough and just overall enough to keep going. That there's a really good chance that you're going to see more Dead Island in 2024. New Pokemon Snap is goddamn beautiful. If you guys weren't here for the stream, if you don't own this game on a Switch, and I can only imagine what it looks like on an OLED, which I have an OLED and I need to play it in handheld mode. Because they didn't have to focus on battle mechanics, because they didn't have to focus on like a constantly generating overworld, they poured every bit of graphical power into New Pokemon Snap, and the Pokemon are beautiful. The backgrounds are beautiful. And for just a game to just sit there and chill and take pictures of, yeah, you guys will see this one in 2024. For sure, I'm gonna jump back into New Pokemon Snap. There's no way I'm not. There's no way I'm not. Resident Evil, let's go. Resident Evil 7 is on here. 7 I loved. 7 was a return to form. I was also playing 2 the other night, so I'm gonna kind of lump this together. That being said, I also recently on sale purchased Resident Evil Village, which I have not played since it came out. I love me some Resident Evil. It can be a grind to get to all those areas. Oh, yeah, I believe it. But worth it. But worth it because the game is beautiful. The game is beautiful. And I love the originals so goddamn much that maybe my nostalgia glasses are on. Will you guys see Resident Evil 7 in the future? Or was it one and done? This was 7 specifically, but I played a bunch of other Resident Evils on stream, so I'm gonna call this what it is. Even if it is just 7, you guys will probably see me continue 7 into 2024. I don't think there's anything on this list that I would move down. You know what? No, I know my Mario Parties. I'm not gonna lie. I know I said it, but there's a really good chance that Mario Party 3 was one and done. Because if you guys see me playing Mario Party on stream, it's either going to be Mario Party Superstars. Or no, what's the... Yeah, not Super Mario Party. It'd be Mario Party All-Stars or probably Mario Party 2. Or some GameCube ones if I can get them up and going. So... Because Lord knows I can't play all the same shit in 2024. But I mean, all 41 games aren't on here, so let's go. These are games that no matter what were S tier to me, and I may or may not continue to stream them. It's just about how good they were. 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, Binding of Isaac. Duh. I already talked about it, but I didn't move it onto the list. The PS1 Mini. Okay, so this is where I'm at. The PS1 Mini library is good enough. Good enough is what I would say. Good enough, okay? Final Fantasy VII is on there. Tekken 3 is on there. Grand Theft Auto 2 is on, like, one of the top-down GTAs. Holy hell, is that hard to play. There's games on there you wouldn't expect, like Intelligence Cube is on there. There's no Crash Bandicoot. There's no Tomb Raider. Twisted Metal 2, I think, is on there. It is a mixed bag. Now, that being said, I still think it's better than the Sega Genesis one, which is what I have. As you can see, I don't really play the Genesis one on stream. The Mini PS1, especially if someone wants to see me do a playthrough of Final Fantasy VII without me having to download any of the remasters. And I said it earlier, and I'll say it again, the remake can eat my ass. There's a really good chance you'll see the PlayStation Mini in 2024. The lineup on it is good. It's not... Jump and Flash is weird and fun to play. Mr. Driller is weird and fun to play. Tekken 3 is Tekken 3. Siphon Filter is hard as shit. It did not age well. It's enough that you'll probably see it in 2024. It's not a one and done. If it were the Genesis Mini, it would be a one and done. Like, I'm not gonna... Maybe in my own time. We're Lost or Damaged. Shredder's Revenge. Lot of fun. Great throwback to Turtles in Time. Played it on my 24-hour stream with PJC. Love that guy. Love that game. Not a lot of huge replayability. For me, it was great. It was a lot of fun. We finished it. We beat Shredder. Maybe if I'm going to achievement hunt, I might play it again in my own time, but survived Need for Speed Payback. That's fair. Oh, Omen fan, I'm so glad we're seeing you tonight. Thank you. I was talking about it when it came time to discuss it, and I was putting you over huge because I loved the gesture and I loved trying to get my way through it. And I appreciate that you understood that at the end of the day, it was not a game that was in my wheelhouse, but I did my best. President Ham and Bone. I like that. I can live with that title. I might have to add that to my Twitter bio. Shredder's Revenge was a one and done for me. Yeah, wheelhouse. I did that on purpose. You got it. And that's why I love ya. All right. I mean, I can't rank Violet because I didn't play Violet, but I will rank Scarlet for you. I will rank Scarlet for you. Scarlet was great. Scarlet, I couldn't put down. It was not my favorite Pokemon game of the year. Yep. Arceus up there is an S tier. It was my favorite Pokemon game of the year. And then Mystery Dungeon is also up there. I do need to get the DLC. I have not played the DLC for Sword or Shield or Scarlet and Violet. The Isle of Armor, Crown Tundra, and of course, Indigo Disc and Teal Mask. This is tough. Because so far when I've played a Pokemon game, I haven't gone back to it on stream. Sometimes I play it in my own time, just like playing stuff. But if I do get my hands on the DLC, there is a good chance... That'll be another stream, my friend. That'll be another stream. I was talking about with PJC that I love the Switch generation of Pokemon games. Everybody hates them, but I dig it. I dig it. Moment, my brain space is all over the place. Can you dig it? Suck Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask. A classic. One that is a friend of mine's favorite Zelda. It is a great Zelda game. I do thoroughly enjoy it. A lot of the Zeldas I like to play in my own time. You guys might see me play Breath of the Wild. I do have the N64 version, so you might be able to see me play it on the N64 or the online pass. With so many other games that I loved as much as I have, God, I hate to say this, and please don't at me for this, but we're ranking in terms of like streams as well, because this isn't just games that I've played. I've played a whole lot of games off stream too that are just in my own time. Majora's Mask for a stream might be a one and done for me. There are just so many other games that I would love to continue to play and share with you all. Like I said, I do have a friend, a very close friend, who is a huge fan of Majora's Mask. So it might come back in 2024. It kind of falls right in the middle, if I'm being honest. Like if I could like an in-between tier, but as it stands for me right now, based off of everything else, it would be a one and done for me. Which I know sounds crazy, which makes me sound like an insane person. I know, but bear with me. I am actually insane. Catherine, an excellent choice. That's kind of what I had on the brain. So I own the PS4 remake and the PS3 original. Personally, I love this game. I really do. I streamed it a couple of times this year, and here's the thing. When I have enough viewers in the chat, Catherine is a lot of fun because collectively as a stream, for some reason, we've decided to make Vincent's life hell and just make him like the absolute worst person that we can. So if I have my way, there will be more Catherine in 2024. Just my opinion. I'm going to give everybody a freebie. Fall Guys. Why are we on the same page? Because I was just about to be like, I'm going to give you guys a freebie. Here's Fall Guys. Fall Guys is dumb fun with a little bit of ragdoll physics, not insane like the games I hate. It's just fun. It's just fun. It's an easy will happen on my list for 2024. Yeah, right? Great minds think alike. PCTG, go. All right, you got it. I got you. All right, so let's do it. So this is ranking both of them. I love the Pokemon. So first of all, I love trading card games. I love the Pokemon trading card game. And as somebody who may reignite his old podcast with my tag team partner discussing the world of the Pokemon TCG as a content shift, maybe. Well, whispers could be. As someone who's also looking to get into the competitive scene this season, and I love the Game Boy game, there's a really good chance that you will see Pokemon TCG in 2024. Guilty Gear Strive, Whisper in the Wind. Whisper in the wind. I don't know if you guys can hear me. It's really hard to whisper into my microphone. That was difficult. Let's try with a normal speaking voice, shall we? Guilty Gear Strive was a lot of fun. Guilty Gear Strive was another one that was played in my 24-hour stream. It is free on Xbox Game Pass. For a fighter, it is fun. I do love Guilty Gear. I will admit I like Blaze Blue a little better than I like Guilty Gear. I know. Like I said, any stream crashes that happened, those videos didn't get saved, so this is based off of what we still had for our backlog and for YouTube. I played Need for Speed Underground, which is my favorite Need for Speed game. I played it on my GameCube before my GameCube died. I would rank that one on probably one and done. I'll play it in my own time. I don't know that I'd play it on stream. But Guilty Gear Strive, a lot of fun. I feel like I'd probably play through the story mode if there is one. We just played online, like private lobbies. A lot of fun, a lot of different mechanics to master. Like I said, a lot of fighters I play in my own time, my downtime. I am probably one and done with Guilty Gear, if I'm being honest. Now, and this is all an estimation, right? Like this is not fact. Like, oh, I'll never fucking play Guilty Gear on stream again. No. If the situation calls for it, if people want to play it, if I have friends that are like, hey, do you want to play Guilty Gear with me? I'll be like, hell yeah, let's play some Guilty Gear. This is just based off of my experiences with the games and my experiences with the games while I'm streaming them. And now we are down to the final three. The final three. And I know exactly how I'm going to rank them. So come along with me on my journey. The game you bought today is on my list, like it's in my tier list. It's a game I played this year. Oh, please tell me. Please tell me. Okay, so let's do this. On my one and done list, my one and done list is stream specific. So I'm playing Party Animals in 2024. You and Ophelia have been trying to like peer pressure me back into playing it. And you know, again, much like WWE, anything is possible, but there may come with a huge asterisk along with that. I may require bribery. You just like the salt. So you enjoy when I get salty playing it, you devilish bastard. All right. Final three. Let's rank them. Let's go. FNAF. Specifically Help Wanted, because I've streamed it a couple of times. As well as, I mean, I would play Security Breach. I would play the originals. VR streams are tough. Specifically PlayStation VR streams, because I have no way to rig the chat into my head. So in order to talk to you guys, I do have to take breaks, which is tedious as all hell. The other side of that coin is my kids absolutely love it when I'm playing it. I seem to get a lot of traction whenever I play it. So like the FNAF community is huge. Of course, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie came out this year, which apparently did really well. I still haven't seen it yet because I suck. You guys are probably seeing more Five Nights at Freddy's from me in 2024. Mario Kart 8. Okay, I'm torn. I'm torn. And follow me on this. They are working on Mario Kart 9. I've heard Nintendo is working on Mario Kart 9. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I would stream every couple of months when a new track pack would come out because of the online subscription. again, videos of ours that do really well on YouTube are when I play Mario Kart for reasons. But no. Now that I am done all of the expansion tracks, if I'm being honest, I don't know. I feel like you're more likely to see me play Disney Speedstorm than you are Mario Kart. Mario Kart's fun. I played in my off time a lot. But I think for 2023, we may be retiring Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I think Mario Kart 8 is one and done for me. And by one and done, I mean 2023 and done. I think about, I'm more likely to stream Disney Speedstorm if I'm playing a kart racer. And then, okay, so final game. Here we are. We made it. Now, is this the creme de la creme or is it the creme de la crap? Is it somewhere in the middle? Is it the best game I played? Is it the worst game I played? Do I just not... I like being right. Thank you. Is it something that I just mid-tiered? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek at something. Because I wanted to save these till New Year's Eve / New Year's Day to release these. I know everybody shares these early or shares them when they feel they want to or when it's relevant. But I would like to show you guys something. And I do have to show it to you from my phone because that's how low tech I am. But when it comes to Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line on the Nintendo Switch, when it comes to Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line on the Nintendo Switch, which if somebody wants to gift me more of the DLC, I would love it. And this is not counting stream because and there's a couple of things where it's like, yes, I only streamed it once, but y'all gotta know that this game was my most played game on my Switch this year. I logged 146 hours into Theater Rhythm. There is no game on my Switch. And I beat Legends Arceus, and I beat Scarlet, and I beat a couple of other games. There is not a game that I have put more time into. I love music and rhythm games. They might be up there among my favorites, along with like RPGs, like JRPGs, turn-based stuff. If I'm being perfectly honest. No, I did not play the Let's Go games. I actually gave away my copy of Let's Go Pikachu to one of my children because I did not like the Let's Go games. But I digress because I don't want to lose my momentum because Theater Rhythm, I love it. I was literally just playing it earlier today. I love this game. If there is an S tier among my S tier games for 2023, it is Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line. So we're going to copy that link. I'm probably going to share it to Twitter later. But there we go. That is my list. That's more hours than you spent on Tears of the Kingdom. I'm proud of myself. Yeah, 146 hours I have spent this year on Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line. I was saving that one for the end because it is in my Switch recap, it was my most played game in 2023. And I got the deluxe edition, so I have most of the DLC, but not all of it. So yeah, there we go. Nintendo Switch. Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line. 146 hours of my life this year went into that game. Love it. I still play it. I'm probably going to play it tonight if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm probably playing it, I don't know, before I go to bed. Music and rhythm games are just my jam. All right. What I like about this is there's so much on here that I enjoyed. Those are some good numbers. Thank you. I appreciate that, McG. I get, there are some games I can get good at. Theater Rhythm's just one of them. I like the way this list looks because it looks like there were a lot of things I enjoyed, a lot of things that were a lot of fun, and very few things that I struggled with or would never pick up again. Or are unlikely to pick up again anytime soon ahead of anything else in my backlog. So if we work our way up from the bottom now that the list is complete, we only have 2 games in the why/what the fuck category. I know I said WTF the whole time, but it's late. I can say whatever I want. You guys are here for me. Which sounds selfish and conceited, but it is, God damn it. So it's fine. Don't worry about it. But here we are. So, Bloodborne. My least liked Souls game, if I'm being honest. Too hard. No. Party Animals. Fuck Ragdoll Physics. Those games are not my friend. Need for Speed Payback. I want to say I got 70 to 75% done the story. Difficulty spike was too big. I'm not a racing guy unless it's a car racer. Just didn't do it for me. One Time Is Enough. This is either first stream or playing in real life or both. AW Fight Forever. 2K22, now that I've moved on to 23, the differences are enough to make me put 2022 away, except for if there may be some roster changes. Mario Wonder. I've already beat it with the kids. I feel like there are other Mario platformers I'd rather replay if I were replaying. Meat Boy. One and done. It's hard. It's fun. We had some laughs. We had some growls. Same with Castlevania Curse of Darkness. It's a 3D Castlevania. It was fun for what it was. It was Halloween-y. Don't know that I'll go back to it. Mortal Kombat 11. I love 11. It's one of my downtime games. But like I said, with MK1 out, you guys will either see me streaming MK1 or likely older Mortal Kombat games like Ultimate MK3 or Deception or Armageddon, or I don't have Deadly Alliance. I need to change that. But as much as I love Mortal Kombat, you guys will probably not see 11 again in the coming year. Mario Party 3, not my favorite of the Mario Party N64 trilogy, but it's good. Love it. A lot of fun. Same thing with Binding of Isaac. It's hard. It's fun. I completed a challenge that I needed to complete while I was on stream that I was obsessed with. Don't know that I'll go back to it. Shredder's Revenge, a lot of fun. Great throwback to Turtles in Time. Once it's done, unless I'm chasing achievements, it was fun to beat Shredder. Same with Majora's Mask. I love Majora's Mask in the N64 era of Zelda games. That being said, I'd rather move on to Zelda games I've either never played or have never beaten, unless it's A Link to the Past, because that's godly. Guilty Gear Strive was a lot of fun with Mike the Ref. I probably would play through the story. I like BlazBlue a little bit better than I like Guilty Gear, so if you see me playing modern fighting games again, you'll see me on MK1, hopefully Street Fighter 6, and that's likely where I lie on that. These are all games that I loved enough that you'll see me playing in 2024. Uno is always great with friends. We're going to finish our Let's Play of Mystery Dungeon. Level Up Leon and I are going to continue our PLE series of WWE 2K23. We're a little behind. We need to go from SummerSlam forward, but we're going to catch up. Skyrim, you guys love Robert Sponge Esquire, and so do I. The Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. I love Phoenix Wright, especially like that Ace Attorney series. Destiny 2 was so much fun. For the couple of hours that I've dived into it, I want to do more. Jackbox is always a laugh riot when we have enough viewers, and I always feel like we draw enough viewers when we're doing it. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is my favorite Borderlands game. It just barely nudges out 2. It's so much fun. Sonic Frontiers is a great Breath of the Wild clone. Dead by Daylight is a game that I always love playing in communities. I love playing in groups. It's fun to play by myself. Just overall, it's always fun. And Mick G, the mini Mick G, I think you should get him on it. It's enjoyable. Same with Dead Island. Dead Island's just the right amount of challenging, right amount of fun. I can turn my brain off and stream. New Pokemon Snap. I want to explore new locations. Look at the new beauty. The game is built beautifully. You can tell them it was my recommendation. I will take all of the credit. Resident Evil 7. I started a game. We killed Jack. I want to kill the rest of the Baker family and finish the story. 7 is one of my favorites because it returns to the roots of Resident Evil after 5 and 6 veered into a completely different direction. The mini PlayStation 1 speaks for itself. Final Fantasy 7, Intelligent Cube, Tekken 3 are all games that I know that are on it off the top of my head that I love to play. I'm sure there'll be a couple others, but who knows? Maybe we'll do a Final Fantasy 7 Let's Play. Hey, Chicken, welcome back. You were looking at the complete tier list, and we're just doing a quick once-over. Yeah, I might do... Maybe we'll do a playthrough of Final Fantasy 7 because the remake can eat my ass. There, I said it, and I'll say it again. I said it like 3 times. Pokemon Scarlet. I've never gone back to a Pokemon game in stream, but I really love the Switch generation. So there's a really good chance you might even see me go back into Sword, because I think I'm going to go on a DLC spree. I think I'm going to buy all the DLCs and sprinkle in a Pokemon game once a week, once I'm done Mystery Dungeon. I'm really thinking about that because I love Switch. Catherine, I want us all to continue to be degenerates. Oh, don't worry. We always do. That is a tradition here. It goes back 4 years. People raid into me. I always raid out. So don't you worry. I got you. Catherine is a game that that I love when we are all together. Whenever we have a viewer base, because for some reason we're all degenerates and we like to make the worst possible choices and just ruin Vincent's life. So I would love to continue to do that. Fall Guys is Fall Guys. It doesn't need much of an explanation. It's silly, it's fun, it's great to play in groups, it's great to play solo. I got a crown the last time I played Fall Guys, so I'm going to keep playing. Pokemon TCG, I'm going to keep playing both. Like I said, as somebody who wants to cover the competitive scene in real life and online, as well as somebody who loves the original Game Boy game, you're going to see more Pokemon trading card game content from me in 2024, probably across multiple ways. Five Nights at Freddy's, I love the VR game, and it is worth the difficulty of streaming PS4 VR to stream that game. This is my S tier. Diablo 2, I'm going to keep playing it. These two right here, perfect remakes. Perfect remakes. And I'll die on that hill. For the rebuilds, the graphics, the music, the gameplay, the subtle changes, the quality of life improvements, versus maintaining as much as that original gameplay as humanly possible. Diablo 2, Mario RPG, always playing. Always playing. The mini SNES is an S tier machine. Ultimate MK3, Star Fox, Super Mario World, Final Fantasy VI. I could continue. It's got Super Mario World 2. It's got Yoshi's Island. It's got everything you could want from like an upper class Donkey Kong Country, like an upper class collection of SNES games that will be played. It will be played again. Pokemon Legends Arceus was my favorite Pokemon game of 2023. And I say that because I played it in 2023. Not that that's when it came out. That's when I played it. I still play it in my downtime. I am trying to complete the Pokedex. I am trying to 100% it. It is more difficult to do than any other Pokemon game because of the research tasks in the Pokedex. That being said, I love the mechanics. I love the gameplay. I love being able to freely explore, which is what they tried to expand on in Scarlet and Violet. Loved it. S tier. Let's go. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past is my favorite Zelda game of all time. I will play it anywhere, anytime, whether you guys want it or not, whether I want it or not. It's my favorite Zelda game. S tier. Fortnite has become my life. Whether I want to admit that or not, it is the truth. I live and breathe Fortnite. My kids dragged me into it, and now it is the life that I live. I play it in my downtime. I play it in my off time. Half the time it is the first game I pick up without, like, as a reflex, without thinking about it. I play the majority of the modes minus the Lego mode because I'm not a sandbox guy. I'm not a Minecraft. I'm not like that type of game. You fell into the Fortnite hole too? See, you get it. You get it. You get it. Do I win all the time? No. Do I win once in a while? Yeah, I do. Everyone loves the Lego mode. I don't. It's not for me. But I get why everyone else loves it. You've never played Fortnite? If you can avoid Fork Knife, good on you. And then, of course, finally, last but not least, definitely not least, for those of you who missed it, for those of you who didn't, Zero Build all the way. Thank you, Wacko. You are 100% correct. Oh, you're a console player too? Yeah, join the cult. Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm, final bar line for the Nintendo Switch. 146 hours of my life this year According to my Switch recap, my most played Switch game of the year, and I beat 2 different Pokemon games. I love it. I love it. I love music and rhythm games. I love the music of Final Fantasy. I love the chibi art style. I love the way that you do have to strategize your party to attack, to beat bosses, to meet certain challenges. I fucking love it. Love it. It's my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing this year. I don't have a hydrate, so I'll have to get you one next time. Main or jam stage, by the way? Yeah, I like the jam stage. The jam stage is a lot of fun. Whatever that festival, I think they call it. And that is it, guys. That is it. Thank you so much for being on this journey. Whether you've been here from the beginning, whether you just joined me this year, whether you just joined me a day ago. You guys make this all happen. All 400 of you following me, the tens of viewers that I get at a time. Just being here in this community is always very uplifting. And sometimes when I'm having a hard time or I'm having a hard day, I force myself to be here because I know how it's going to feel when I'm here. I was signaling you. It wasn't just you, Elder. It wasn't just you. Chicken's new too. Don't worry about it. You're not the only one. No, I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you. New or old, I'm old. So thank you for being on this journey with me so far. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for making suggestions. Thank you for subbing. My sub roulette has never been this full. I think I'm going to have to choose 2 winners every week for the next little while. Otherwise, unless y'all keep resubbing so that I can... We should try to punch each other in 2024. I would like that. Especially if it's a pro wrestling punch.